Drum Kit project. In this video we will add the HTML to this project. So here we can add HTML5 and then inside the body, but first we need to connect between this one and the style, which is the link for the CSS. Here we got all the MP3 that we will use. Make sure you have them before you start this video. So here we can add here a class which is called keys, which is the keys that we will click on the keyboard to play the music. And here we can make dev with something which is called data key, and this will be used in the JavaScript very soon. So here we can make the key for the letter A and give it a class of key, and here we can make for KBD, which is an input A. Okay, this is not necessary, you can make anything you want. Okay, so well, how did I get this code? There's a website which is called, I think it was kcode.info. This one right here. Just click on anything on the keyboard and give you its key code, like A. Here we got its code, S, F, D, F, G, and more. Everything. We gotta tap, we gotta enter, and all of that. So we can just add here. The second one will be for the S. Let's make it by the sequence from the keyboard. The S right here is 83. 83. This will be S. And then we got for the D. D, which is 68. 68. And here is D. The second one will be for the F. F, and for the F is 70. Then for the G is 71. G. Then we have for the 72, which is the H. Yes, 72 H. And then we have for the we can make for the J. J. The J has the 74. Okay, so I don't think we need to add more than J. It's enough because we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the same. So we don't need to add more. Okay, and after this part, we will add here an audio. Audio. And here we can add for the source. The first one will get a crash. And for the data key, which is equal to 65. The same sequence is here. We will move from A, S, D, F, G, H, J. So we can copy this one and paste it for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is for 83. And this one for 68. 70. 70, not 79. Then 71. 72. 74. And this one will be for kick. This will be for the tom 1, tom 2, tom 3, tom 4, and we got this for the snare. Okay, that's good. And then we got all the audio. So here we got this and we got all the letters, but they don't work yet. Okay, so let's add some CSS that we need. Here, we just got a little bit of CSS code that we need to add together to understand what's going on with the code. So, here what we will add for the CSS, we can go down there and add transition. Because when I click on the button, on any button right here, I want a transition. So let's give a transition of 0.05 seconds. And then the key run. The class that will be added when I click on the button on the keyboard. The transform of scale, let's make it to 1.2. And border color to yellow. Put shadow 5 pixels, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, red. Okay, so it doesn't work right now because we didn't add any JavaScript yet. I hope everything until now is good. In the next video we will add some JavaScript code. So good luck and have fun. Okay, and now let's add some JavaScript code to our project. The first thing we will add here is a script right here. Script, okay. And then inside it, we'll make window and add event listener. Here, we will not type click because the click when I click on something inside, but I will click on something on the keyboard. That function is called key down. And then right here, we'll make a parameter with E, open the bracket, and inside here, we can check out something. We can make console log e.key code. So we can go here, open the console. So when I click on anything, it will get me its code. Just try to click on the keyboard or on anything you want. Okay, that's good. So it will get me the thing that I clicked on. Okay, that's good. And then after this part, we can make a constant. This constant will be for the audio, which is equal to document dot query selector. Now, there's something that we need to do here. Whenever I use whenever I use the data key or something like that, I will not type these quotations. I will type pack tips, which is this one. Okay, and I'll show you why. Right here, I want to choose the audio, but we get a lot of audio. I want to know which one I want to choose, right? So I will type audio. And the audio that contains the data key. Okay, but we got a lot of numbers for the data key. I want to be dynamically using the numbers. To do that, we can use two double quotations like that. And inside, we can make a $sign. And then after the $sign, open these two brackets. And inside, we can make e.key code. Okay, so now we are done from the audio. We want to make the same, but for the key, which is this key. So we can just copy this one, the syntax. Okay, this one will be a constant for the key. And also we can add a class here. So here we did the same. Whenever I click, it will get me the one that I need. So this one will be printed the same, but here. So it will go there and find the one that I need. So here we can add here audio dot play. And then right here, let's see what we have on the screen when we reload. What's the problem? Why it doesn't work? Let's open the inspect and see what's going on here. The console log. Unexpected error with, oh, we don't have an equal here. This is the problem. Okay, and also we can make sure what's going on here by copying this one and paste it here by making the audio and making the same for the key. Let's delete this for now. Save, reload the page. We can click on A, so it's getting me the key for the key class, and for the audio the same as here. If I get something like P, it will give me null and null, which is not there. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. Let's make audio dot play. So this line will play the audio because we got here the audio which has the data key of what we clicked on, and then it will get me the source that I want and play it. So let's see what we have right here. Yeah, it's working. So here what we can do, yeah, it's working right. Okay, but letter G is not working, so we can just go here and see what the G is. I don't need this at. G is 71. So we got the G for 71, but after 70 we got it wrong right here. Okay, now G is working. Okay, and that's good. Now we will add the class of the key run. We can add here key.classList for add, and we will add for the key run. Okay, so let's go here. Let's try to make the screen larger. I think we typed something wrong here. Where is the A? Let's make the screen larger. Yeah, it's here. So now we are giving it the key run. Okay, that's good. I think we can go here. Book's shadow, not book's soft. That was a problem. So we give here. It's working. And here we can give it the border color. Let's try it again. But there's a problem right here that we want when the transition is end. I want it to go back to its original position, which is original class, which is this one. So I want to remove the class of keyrun with the transition is end. And also there's something that try to click on A many times. It doesn't work properly, so it needs to wait until the audio is done, and then I can play it again. So we need to make these two, but we will do the first one in the next video, which is how to make when I click several times it will work for several times, and I don't need to wait until it's done. We will do that in the next video. So good luck and see you in this video. Okay, now we are back, and in this video we will know how we can click several times on the button and the audio will play. In the JavaScript, when I play an audio, it will wait until it's over, until the audio is finished. But there is a property in the JavaScript which is called current time. So we can make here audio.current time equal to 0. So what's going on here? When I click on audio play, and then it will set the current time is 0, but it will not stop the audio. It will just make for the JavaScript. I don't need to wait until I click again to make it work. But in real life, the audio will not stop. This is just a code for the JavaScript. JavaScript, I cannot stop the audio from this one. You told me to make the current time is 0, but I cannot stop the audio. What I can do is to set the time to 0, so we can click whenever you want, but I will not stop the audio. Let's try it now. Like, so as you can see from here, we don't need to wait. like that. Okay, good. And now this is what we need. In the next video, we will know how we can get this pack without this krun class. We will know how we can delete this class. So I'm gonna give you a hint if you wanna try. There's a function for add event listener that can be used when the transition is ended. So when the transition is ended, I wanna make something like the click we used before the click. When I click, I want function to happen. The same as here, when the transition is end, I want a function to happen. That's what we will do, but in the next video. Good luck and have fun. Okay, so now let's do what we need to do, which is when the transition is end, I will remove the addition. I want to tell you something right here. What if I go to the console and type something like, let's make it here as first, and then we can copy it. Document.query selector all, and we will select all of the class of key. Let's copy this one and see what we will get here. This is, oh, I cannot copy and paste. Okay, document.query selector all, and I will select all for the key. So what we have here, it gets me all the key, and that's what I need to do right here, is select all the keys. And here we can make const of keys, and this is because we will get for each key. And then here we get for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it gives me the length of 7. And then we can go and make a function which is called for each. So we can get keys for each, and we will make for each key. So each key will get its ID. Okay, so here right now we'll make dot key, and for this key we will add event listener. And the event listener right here, because I want to end when the transition is end, it is called transition end. And then I want to go to the function which is called transition remove. Okay, and then we can just add a function here which is called function transition. We can copy it from here, remove for E. Okay, so I want to show you what happened right here. So here, keys for each. Everyone has ID, right? And we have here length of 7. So that what happens here is, oh, you type for each, so I will make a function, one for the 0, one for the 1, one for the 2, one for the 3, one for the 4, one for the 5, and one for the 6. But we can compress all of that in just one word, for each, so I don't need to make for each single one. Okay, that's the game. And here the key is the parameter, and I will change something in the key, add event listener transition end, so when the transition is end. And then I want to go to the function which is called transition remove, and the E here, which is the input that I put from the keyboard itself. So we can go here and make console.log e.property name. And what is property name? Property name is getting me all the property names in the CSS, like it got transition, transform, background color, and all of that. Let's try to reload the page. Let's get the A. So when I click on the A, it gives me, oh, in the A you got pour the bottom, pour the left, pour the right color, pour the top color, put shadow, and transform. And when I click on G, it will give me the same. And then if I click on O, it will give me audio is null because it's not there. It's passing through here as first, and the E it's not there. It's not defined from here, so it will give me an error. Okay, that's the game. And then what I want to do here is to go here. Okay, we cannot type here e.classList remove. This will make a problem and it will not work. In that case, we can just type this. So this will replace E right here and it will do the same function. So for the class list, I cannot use E. So what I can use is this class list remove. I will remove the key run. Okay, so let's reload the page right here and click on. Let's make the screen larger as first. Yeah, it's working. S is working, B is working, F is working, G working, H working, and J working. Let's make a test. Click all together. My fingers are small. Yes, the only word, and we got no problem with that just because we typed several missions, so it's getting error. Now it's working. Okay, we got no problem with this part, and this project is working perfect.